Here we go. Hey, what's going on? Oh, let's do that intro again. What's going on? Nope. I don't like that one either. Hey, what's going on now? Hey, what's going on? Charles Austin here, and let's be fit forever. Great day today. Great day today. Okay. Why is it a great day? Well, because after 9 months, 9 long months, 9 long months where I thought might take 5 months or maybe even 6 months, uh, or maybe even 7 months. But at no point did I think it would take exactly 9 months. I finished writing my third book. Yes. I finished writing my third book, as I always multitask here. Uh, I finished writing my third book, man, and it happened today. It was so awesome. It felt so good. But yeah, that's the reason why, it is Thriving Thursday. It's been a few weeks I've missed. I try to be here every Thursday, and some days I just can't. But it's been a few weeks, and I was sitting down a little while ago, and I said, "Oh my goodness, it's Thursday. I haven't been on there in a while, and I got to get on there." And what do you know? It's the same day that I actually finished writing my third book. Pretty darn cool. So today, what I want to do what I want to do is I want to. Oh, wait a minute. No. Didn't mean to do that. What I want to do is I want to read something from my book to you. Okay? That is the plan. And I have picked a specific topic, which you'll find out about in just a second once I put the images on the screen. I've picked a specific topic, and I want to just read a little bit from it. I'm not gonna give you too much. I'm so secretive, and I'm so like paranoid sometimes. I'm not even sure if I want to put it on the screen, but I did, take a lot of the sections out. And hey, keep in mind that this is my creation. I own it, so don't steal it. Can't do that. So I'm sharing out these links uh, here real quick. No, the computer did not freeze. I'm just sharing. So again, I put a little bit of I deleted a few things here and there. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm not going to read everything. I'm not going to bore you to death or anything like that. But I do just want to make sure that I kind of give you a little preview. And this is a super small preview. It's one little section. Um, it's it's one little section. It's not too much, and we're gonna get into it. I know I keep looking down. I'm looking at my phone. I'll be done on my phone here in just a second. Um, yeah. Okay. There we go. So as always, before we get started, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so that you're always up to date with the latest and greatest information provided here on the channel. Make sure you like the video, share the video out to all your friends, family, loved ones, even the people that you hate, so that we can bring people in. We got to get people in getting this information that we need. It is 2025. I'm an 80s baby. Just dated myself a little bit, but it's 2025. I'm an 80s baby, and technology is the future. And since technology is the future, and since information is so easily and readily available, we got to get this information out. And you know me, I'm the guy who cures and prevents and destroys chronic disease. That's my mantra. That's my goal till the day I die. That's why I've been put on this earth. is to inform you about the things that are killing you, that you don't know about, that are killing you, and give you ways to avoid them. So, like I said, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We gotta get the subscriptions up, man. Like, it's time. I've been working, it's time. I've been sitting at the same number, 212. Oh my gosh, I've been sitting there. I was in the single digits. I was in the double digits for a while, and I finally hit 100 at some point, and then I was in the hundreds for a while, and then I finally went over 200. So like, you got to share this out. We gotta get this going. Anywho, so let's roll. So I'm gonna show you some weird looking images. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but here they are, right? Here they are. So, like, what's going on here? Let's take a look at this one. I mean, let's see what comes up when I click it. Is drinking milk unnatural? That's what comes up. I mean, look at this one. Oh, well, that one doesn't even come up. But this guy literally has his mouth on the cow. The cow don't even mind. Clearly this one maybe, I don't know if this one's photoshopped or not, but then you got this one definitely photoshopped. Definitely looks weird, right? Look here. We got children down here with a cow. I mean, another dude with a... So, here's another one. I mean, look at this one. OMG. Wonder if I can blow that one. Wonder if that one will come up all the way. Look at this, and it brings up, kids should drink exactly 2 cups of milk a day. Lies. This is what you gotta go. This is what you gotta combat with. Lie. I didn't know what was gonna come up, but I just wanted to pull up the picture. Like, this is crazy. Look at the image. You can't tell me that you're looking at the image and that image looks normal. You can't. You can't. You're lying if you do. But anyway, the simple point is, like this image says, don't drink cow's milk. Okay. So here's the thing about dairy. Like I said, I'm going to read from a couple of spots here in a book, right? I'm just going to get rid of this, but I'm just going to read to y'all a little bit from the book that I finished today. Now, it still needs to go through editing phase and, so honestly, I don't care if you screenshot some of this stuff, because this is good information. And this is just a snippet, a small little snippet. Now, here's the thing, this is basically explaining to you what dairy is, okay? Because many people just say dairy, and they know, I think they kind of know. They're like, oh yeah, this comes from cows or goats or whatever. They make yogurt and cheese or whatever and stuff. Or, I get my milk, I pour it on my cereal, or I use it in cooking and all that stuff. But do you really know what dairy is, right? So as it says here, when it comes to diet, all mammals have one thing in common. As an infant, they consume milk from their mother, right? So we're talking about all animals on the planet Earth that reproduce sexually, right? Dogs, cats, lions, tigers, bears, whales, dolphins, etc. Raccoons, skunks, whatever you can think of. These things reproduce sexually, right? So it doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a gazelle who one day will rely solely on plants for nutrition, or a wolf who will one day rely solely on flesh for nutrition. As a baby, they both will drink mother's milk. Humans are no different. Mammalian milk is a complex fluid with the critical function of providing the necessary nutrients and calories for the growth and development of a mammalian infant. Mother's milk also contains proteins called immunoglobulins, which help build an infant's immune system, yada, yada, yada. So the point is, all these animals, that's mammals, they're going to be drinking milk, right? Now, here's the thing. Let's keep going. I would like to compare, I do a little comparison here with the difference between cow's milk and human milk. Now, raise your hand if you're a cow. Nobody should be raising their hand right now. That's because we're all humans. So when the contents of cow's milk and human milk are compared, there are, what does it say? What did I say? There are virtually no similarities. So that's like one of the biggest things right there off the bat, where you're saying, I'm a human And there's basically no similarities to my milk. Well, not me, because I can't have it, but I'm a human, right? There's no similarities between human milk and cow's milk. Okay. Cow's milk at 3.3 grams has more than double the amount of protein than human milk, which is about 1.3. And here's the thing, protein content is directly related to the amount of time it takes a species to grow in size. Now, when you buy the book, when you read the book, you'll know. Well, I'm giving you a little preview. I'm telling you exactly. I'm going to tell you a little bit why I'm talking about why I have the word grow bolded here, right? So, like I said, protein content is directly related to the amount of time it takes a species to grow in size. And as I'm sure you know, cows are much larger than humans. Okay, so baby cows need more protein to grow rapidly. As it says here, during the first year of life, calves gain 40 times more weight than human infants, right? Human infants. Now, here's the thing about growth. Where is it? Here's the thing about growth, right? All I did is type this into the search engine. And what I want you to know, and what nobody wants to tell anybody really out there, because they talk about cancer all the time. I think, they have certain months that are awareness or whatever. Like, I think, what month is here? Echo, what month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month will be on Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Thanks for your feedback.
So there you go. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October. Now, the crazy thing about Breast Cancer Awareness Month is that really no time have I ever remembered going through October and coming out saying, I had no idea that cancer was basically a disease where your body's own cells began to grow and multiply uncontrollably, defying normal cell division and control. This abnormal growth can lead to the formation of tumors or the spread of cancerous cells to other parts of the body. So I don't ever remember learning in Breast Cancer Awareness Month or any of these other awareness months that, how did I get cancer? Well, I got cancer because my cells grew out of control and they led to tumors and they spread to other parts of the body, yada, yada, yada. Right? As you see here, here's a more detailed explanation. We're talking about the word growth. Uncontrolled cell growth. In healthy individuals, cells grow and divide at a regular manner, but cancer disrupts this process, causing cancer cells to grow and multiply without control. Grow. This is the problem with cancer. Cancer is all the same, y'all. All right? It's all the same. It just depends on where it is in the body. Okay? It's all the same. Doesn't matter if it's in your brain or your leg or your bone or whatever. It's cancer. All right? They call it bone cancer. They call it brain cancer. They call it breast cancer. They call it prostate cancer. They call it these different cancers because of the location it is in their body. But it's basically all your cells doing stuff they ain't supposed to do. And again, if we go back to my wonderful book that I finished today, go back to the fact that the content of cow's milk and human milk have no similarities, and there's way more protein in cow's milk, and that's designed to make the cow grow. It's designed to make the cow grow. All right, now, here's another thing. Fat composition in human and cow's milk is also vastly different. Both types of milk contain, a certain amount of fat, but let's see, where does it say? Cow's milk has more saturated fat, and human milk has more unsaturated fat. This is because saturated fat is solid at room temperature, yada, yada, yada. The unsaturated version of fat is vital for healthy brain function, right? So the unsaturated fat in human milk is for brain function. This fact explains why human milk has more unsaturated fat. Brain development is the primary purpose of human milk. Okay? Look at this. By the time the human baby reaches 9 months of age, their brain has already grown to half of its adult size. Okay? Here's the other part. Cow's milk is designed to grow the body quickly. Okay, so the difference is cow's milk is made to grow big, huge animals. Human milk is designed to grow big, huge brains. Okay, big, huge bodies versus big, huge brains. And remember, we just outlined the fact that cancer is literally your cells growing too much. So there's this thing called insulin-like growth factor, and for short, we say IGF-1. It is important for the normal growth of cells and organs. And one of the easiest ways to increase levels of IGF-1 in the body is to consume dairy. So again, one of the easiest ways to boost your IGF-1 is to consume dairy. Okay? One study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that protein from dairy sources is associated with higher blood levels of IGF-1, and that 3 daily servings of milk resulted in a 10% increase in IGF-1 concentration in the blood. In the European Journal of Nutrition, they said that as dairy and milk consumption increases, IGF-1 concentrations increase also. So again, if we look here, the reasons for these IGF-1 increases are centered around the fact that dairy products are derived from cow's milk, which is specifically designed to turn an 80 to 90 pound calf into a 700 to 900 pound calf in only 1 year. Said plainly, IGF-1 instructs, look, here we go. And this is a snippet of my dairy chapter. This is a snippet. I go into more detail so that you can come out of it understanding fully how cancer works and how you can get rid of it. Okay? We don't have to have cancer in society anymore. We don't have to have it. But here's the thing. IGF-1 instructs cells to grow. And the more dairy you consume, the more your cells will be told to grow. Uh-oh. I like my background. Haven't seen that in a while. But this is what I was trying to get back to. What is cancer? It is when your cells begin to grow and multiply uncontrollably. So when your cells grow too much, you have cancer. Well, when you drink dairy products, your cells are told to grow. The more dairy you drink, now, it's not just drink. I say drink. We're talking yogurt, ice cream, butter, cheese, coffee creamer, etc. All the things that are associated with cow's milk. Oh, and here's the big one. Here's the big one I didn't even think about here. Here's the big one. If you go anywhere, and I'm going to put it on me for a second because I need to look something up. But if you go to any like fitness coach, or like trainer, or fitness club or anything like that where they're talking about, getting fit and losing weight and all this stuff, they always tell you to consume whey protein. So all I want to do real quick is just explain the fact that whey protein, as you can see, what is whey protein made from? It's made from milk. It's a byproduct of, it's not even really made. After they make cheese, they take off the waste stuff and they dry it out, turn it into a powder, and there you got whey protein. Okay? Okay, so the point is, so we're saying milk, I don't care if it's whole, skim, 2%, 1%, yogurt, butter, sour cream, I think, heavy cream, whipped cream, ice cream, all these things, they have cow's milk in it. And that includes whey protein. So all the dudes is drinking the whey protein, all the commercials, all the athletes that don't know anything about science that are out here promoting this stuff, if they're promoting this stuff, they're also promoting cancer. They're also promoting cancer. And cancer is the second leading cause of death on the planet. Second leading cause of death on the planet is cancer. And if you drink cow's milk, you're going to look like this. It looks stupid. Like when you really look at it, it looks dumb. Oh, here's I love this picture. Like this looks crazy. If it'll come up maybe. Let's see. There you go. Look at this. What in the world do we have going on right here? Okay, we got a cow head on a human body, and boy, that baby is tearing that milk up. Okay, as it says here, this is actually a good article. I wonder what it said. A cow's milk is not intended for humans. Nature's intentions were for baby calves to drink their mother's milk. However, this is something that very rarely happens in the dairy industry. Not many people who would drink human breast milk if they were offered it. So why would they think it's acceptable to drink milk from a cow? Cows typically have a lifespan of around 25 years. However, their life is tragically cut short after they are sold for meat once they have existed for 4 or 5 years purely to slave the milk industry. I never even read this before, but the information's all over the place, y'all. That's the point. All right. So we need to make sure that we're avoiding this stuff at all costs. And we also need to be making sure that we are staying tuned to all the notifications so I can let you know exactly when the book comes out. All right. So, like I said, I finished the book today. Now we're in editing phase, right? We got to get the cover done. We got to get some images on there and stuff. But the hardest part is done. I just got to format a few things. But boy, was it nice to put that last period on there. So I think from time to time, as I come up into the release, every now and again I'll read you an excerpt of the book, different little points. And today I just felt like talking about dairy. It's just crazy. If you would like to learn more about the dangers of consuming dairy, I encourage you, I'm pulling it up here now. Let me share my screen again. I would encourage you to go to my playlist section of my YouTube channel and find the playlist that says Dairy is Death. How many videos do I have on there? Oh, I have several. I have 6, right? So check out my series on dairy being death. Various things we talk about, inflammation, hormone disruption. Was this the one I did? I just got to pull it up real quick. I think this is the one I did where I was... Oh, wow.
Hey, what's going on? I might need my microphone, huh? It might be important to get my microphone ready. Hey, what's going on? Charles Austin here. And let's be fit forever. If I'm a little discombobulated, it's probably because I literally just got into the house from sharing more pictures similar to that one. But, right? That's not what I'm about. I'm really just trying to share that back and forth that I had with somebody. So, advertised as this super healthy product as a gentleman, and they may actually be something that could actually help this person later.
Yeah, so that's a video that I did because somebody tried to come for me online, and I don't play that. I don't like when people spread lies about things that I say or about science or about things that can actually help people. So I'm gonna set the record straight. So again, if you want to learn more about the dangers of dairy, check out my playlist where I have 6 videos on the fact that dairy is death. And as you can see, there's many different playlists on here. We have playlists about nutrition, where there's so many different topics, exercise and fitness. I have a specific chronic disease playlist as well. You can check out my 3 times the burn challenge for free. Like, basically all this one is, y'all, if you're curious, the workout plans. And I'm gonna mute it, but it's a workout plan. So you can come on here and you can follow the exercises that are on the workout plan, and they give you different exercises throughout the whole deal. And there's always a ab portion at the end, and then we always stretch at the end as well. So I encourage you to come to the channel, y'all. Come to the channel. There's a lot of great content here on the channel. You can learn, you can get a workout in, you can better yourself from coming to my channel. As I like to say, and as I believe it is, and as I know it's true, this is your number one source for health, fitness, and nutrition education. You're not going to find the stuff anywhere else that I'm putting out here. All right. No Q&A tonight. Doesn't appear we got any questions. So, as always, I'm going to remind you one more time. Make sure that you like the video, share the video out, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. Look out for my book. I haven't released the title yet because I gotta wait to do some things with it. But I'll start talking about that once I get things a little bit more finalized. But as always, I'm gonna let you go. I'll see y'all next Thursday. Fingers crossed. I should be back next Thursday. But as always, be happy, be healthy, be fit forever, and I'll see y'all next time.